we are together in this. I know our opponent, they are also hit because whatever they were going to do would inure to the benefit of everybody in Ghana. This project they were going to launch on behalf of the president was a masterpiece, responsible mining, so that this galamsey business and all that will be thing of the past. Will redirect their energies to responsible mining and all that. And that's what they were doing. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama has a vision for the young people in Ghana. And he knew that, look, we cannot stop mining completely. This one will redirect your efforts so that we can have responsible, you the young people, the youth who want to be in mining, go and do your mining responsibly. We are not going to stop anybody from mining. That it is not in our agenda. Nobody can even stop mining in Ghana. But let's do it responsibly. And so this plan put together by His Excellency John Dramani Mahama was a masterstroke to help the youth and make everybody who wants to go into it go into it. For them to die in line of duty, it's really hard. It's really hard. It's not easy. I just hope that I have seen some few write-ups in social media. I believe their heart will be touched. They should pull down those things. Those things doesn't. This is not the time to do politics. I mean, it doesn't make sense. It is not the time. What people are, I say people from the overzealous one from our opponent. What they are putting. I don't think it has the blessing of leadership at all. Because I saw the statement from MPP signed by their general secretary. Very touching. I mean, this is what a party is supposed to do. Of course, we are all mourning. And I heard my worthy brother, Afenyo Martin, I wish him well, Afenyo Martin, he also came out with a statement, very touching and all that. I mean, their leadership, it is. But the overzealous ones, they think that everything is for politicking and all that. What is it that if you look at it, we've lost them. You are writing these things over there. Do you think you can survive tomorrow? And that's one thing you should reflect. You should empathize with this. And so when it comes like that, just put politics aside. And then let's be together. I spoke with BBC yesterday and Nigeria Arise TV, and they were all worried that to lose such important personality is a national disaster. It's a national tragedy. And you are in the country, you don't feel it. You go in because of some 10 CD data you have put in your listing, you are writing rubbish. It's not the best. Let's empathize. Look, Murtala was a fine gentleman, a Muslim par excellence. He memorized the Quran. Murtala could read the Quran from in and out.
Yeah.
He's one of the guys I would say are jealous when it comes to the religion. I came from the religious talk. My house, all my brothers and others, and I find high-level Islamic scholars. Unfortunately, I didn't go further. And so when he's reading it, I sit down and I like the way he's reciting the verses.
Yeah, let's listen to this one. Let's listen to this one.
Yes.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ياسين والقرآن الحكيم إنك لمن المرسلين على صراط مستقيم تنزيل عزيز الرحيم لتنذر قوما ما أنذر آباؤهم فهم غافلون لقد حكى القول على أكثرهم فهم لا يؤمنون إنا جعلنا في أعناقهم أغلالا فهي إلى الأذقان فهم مقمحون وجعلنا من بين أيديهم سدا ومن خلفهم سدا فغشيناهم فهم لا يبصرون وسواء عليهم أنذرتهم أم لم تنذرهم لا يؤمنون إنما تنذر من اتبع الذكر وخشي الرحمن بالغيب فبشرهم بمغفرة وأجر كريم إنا نحن نحيي الموتى ونكتب ما قدموا وآثارهم وكل شيء أحصيناه في إمام مبين. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
See, this is a gentleman.
he was a Hafiz.
I'm telling you, I said,
He's memorized the Quran.
you know the interesting aspect. His last interview with Tamale-based radio station, Diamond FM, they asked him about death and all that. And he said, every day he's been thinking of death.
Yeah.
He's been thinking of death.
I saw that interview.
Yes. So it's like it was dawning on him. I wish I could read the way he was reading and reciting the verses. I love it when I sit down and listen to people recite it, the verses and all. Because of time, I couldn't study up to that level. And the Quran had such a brilliant person. Limuna was another devout Muslim. Alhaji Muna. Another devout Muslim.
You know, speaking about Murtala Muhammed, Ibrahim Murtala Muhammed, Sami Jinfi, who was actually was supposed to be part of the team that was going to Obuasi for the inauguration of the event. Now he put something up based on the Tamale issue that you mentioned, you know, where he said every day when he wakes up he thinks about death, you know. Now Sami Jinfi says, and this is what Sami remembers of Murtala. He says, hear this, and this is in quote, hear this, we have a home and a father to return to at the end of life's journey when all is said and done. And he says, Comrade Dr. Murtala Muhammed, fare thee well, comrade, rest in peace in the bosom of your maker. Just to
that is it.
Buttress the point you're making.
That is it. I'm saying that the gentleman, like you said, he knew it was dawning on him. And a very devout Muslim of that nature to die in this one. I have not studied much about the religion, but I can tell you he might be in his way to heaven. He might be in his way to heaven. Because I can testify his Islamic this thing. He never misses his prayers. And the same thing, Alhaji Limuna. Alhaji Limuna is always ready for prayer. When you are even doing some work and it's time for prayer, he will stop it and go straight to observe his prayer before he continues. That's one thing he never joked with. And I know my boss, a devout Catholic. Just last week, you know, there's a group in the Catholic Church, this St. John group or something like this. They came and presented some award to him in his office. Because of his role in the Catholic Church and all that, Dr. Mani. Very prayerful. And Dr. Sapo, they don't joke with this thing. That's why you always play the mouth organ anytime we have. When we lost Sampiali, a leadership went there. It was Dr. Sapon who was playing the mouth organ of our party anthem and all this. Eulogizing Sampiali. And when Adikuka group came to meet us at FEC, he spoke at length. A lot of people spoke at it. Saturday we were at the State House to bury Sampiali after Adikuka on Friday. And we buried Sampiali. All these groups were there to see off Sampiali, not knowing that we're going to lose them in the next few days. It's heart-wrenching. And I think we have to come together as a country.
Let me read something to you, and it speaks to apparently his philanthropic work, which apparently he was doing very quietly, not telling people. I'm sure that you may have witnessed some of those. But Mami Sewa Bonzi is you can call it a socialite. She's a very active person on social media and very well educated lady. Now, she posts this one up. And she says, this is in February 2012. It says, during a difficult period in my life, I was asked to reach out to Dr. Omane Boama. Meanwhile, some people don't know that side of it. Okay. And this is the exchange between the two of them. Dr. Omane Boama says, Ajua, what do you want to do and how can I help? Then she says, Doc, I want to go back to school. And Omane Boama says, send me your admission letter. And she writes, this is how Doc changed my life. So during your birthdays, I'll post and send the message. Everyone needs a Dr. Omane Boama, and you will reply, thank you, Mame. Now, fast forward, 2024, this is December 13. Omane Boama says, Ajua, I took this picture of you and the team so that you remember this day and the work you did. And Ajua says, thank you, Doc. And then July 24, 2025, Omane Boama says, Ajua, this work has made us strangers. And then the lady, Ajua, says, Doc, I know you are always there, so no need to worry you. And then he says, that is true. Wow.
That was a man. You remember the little girl?
Okay.
The surgery that was done to it, one young girl whose parents could not do it.
Yes.
Just recently.
Yes, recently.
Until people started talking about, Omane has been doing that kind of philanthropic work behind the scene a lot.
I see.
Until people started publishing that. He didn't even want it out publicly. But it came out. It cost almost 80,000 Ghana cedis for them to go and do the surgery. This was a man. When it comes to philanthropic work, he's par excellence. But he doesn't talk.
He doesn't talk.
No. That's the type. That's the type. Look, until recently that you see him appearing on national issues and coming up public, Omane will tell you that, oh, what am I going there to do? We have finished the work. Maybe some people just want cameras. Let them go and have their cameras and all that. I'm not interested in cameras. That's how he was. So he will tell you, but you people, you like cameras too much. What are you going for the function for? That's why most of the campaign trails and other things, you hardly will see him there. He will design the strategy, the plan and everything, and then we will go and wear our big dresses and jump around. That's how he was. And then such a person, oh my brother.